Hi, everybody. This is Kathy. Welcome back. Well, I'm sure most of you, or a lot of you anyway, saw the interview over there with Patrick over at Edie's channel over there. And of course, Justin popped up too, and he hit him down like a whack a mole. Anyway, I think this ED guy here really missed a lot of opportunities here to speak with both of them. And I already knew, I didn't know Justin was going to come up, but I already knew that he was going to play T ball with Patrick, okay? Not softball, even worse, T ball. And here's why, because I don't watch ED. I can't take the air horns in the ear, you know what I mean? I got my first headache in probably a decade from those air horns getting blasted every 5 minutes. So I don't watch him. But yeah, I heard he was going to be on here. So I came over. So yesterday, I came over because somebody said he was going to have Patrick on. So I came and watched yesterday. This is yesterday's stream about Eric Carroll. And this is what he said. And this is why I knew that this was going to be a nothing burger of an interview with Patrick, because he thinks that the Whitakers screwed over Patrick. Yeah, so this is what I heard yesterday, and I knew. Anyway, yeah, anyway. Well,
Hey, what? It's pretty fucking stand up of Patrick to want to come up here.
And, if you tell Patrick that, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you any of the hard questions, and I don't think it's stand up at all. Because he didn't get asked any hard questions. But go ahead.
It is. It's pretty stand up. Yeah, he took good care of Timmy, man.
Yeah, real good. He's in a home right now.
That's why I never really been too hard on Patrick, because I know he wasn't down here to break up the family.
Actually, he helped.
Is there a money thing going on?
A money thing.
Yeah. But I think the Whitakers have fucked him over, kind of. They've kind of just acted like they don't even know Patrick, I think. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, let's put it this way. If you had been working for somebody since June, and all summer long they didn't pay you, but they were spending enormous amounts of money that you were making them, and month after month you had to keep working and watching them piss your money away and not pay you. And then after 3 months, it's fall, and all summer they've not gotten paid, no improvements to their home, nothing but lied to, their family ripped apart. Still no money from Patrick or Eric. Patrick has not paid a penny to them so they could get a lawyer. They probably could have had some of the family members back by now if he had gotten paid. And Patrick helped destroy that family too. As a matter of fact, you have motivated me into pulling out some Patrick videos, which I will be rolling out. Because maybe some people forgot Patrick's part in ripping this family apart. And then on top of it all, hiding cameras and making each of the family members say something bad about the rest, so Adult Protection would have stories to back up Eric's story. Yeah, he was telling all these lies, and Patrick made a bunch of videos to back up Eric's lies and get the family taken away. And not once has Patrick helped them to get a lawyer. He's done zero, in helping them to get an attorney, helping them maybe undo some of the damage that he'd done. He's done nothing to make it right. All he's wanted is ever offered is to Betty live at their house, is his house, so he can fix his house up. Selfishly wanting his own house fixed up, and not once helping the Whitakers all summer Not so much as a bucket of paint. And after their families ripped apart, and it was 100% both Eric and Patrick, both in on this. And somebody has the nerve to say that Whitaker's effed over Patrick because finally they had enough after months and months of not getting paid, losing their family, destroying their lives, and Patrick continuing to roll in the dough, their dough, making up lies not to pay them back. And they screwed over Patrick. That's why, no, I'm not watching this channel. The air horns are bad enough every 5 minutes. Right now, air horns right in the ear. No, I can't do it, that already. But to say that Whitaker's screwed over Patrick. You see, now there's a lot of questions that people in chat were trying to ask. Some questions I would ask too. Like, man, you had such an opportunity. And then he says that, he wants to make sure Patrick comes back. He's going to play T-ball with Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it this way. ED did not rise to the occasion at all. He had Justin up there and he had Patrick up there. There's so many golden opportunities he missed. Why didn't you ask him the actual questions? All he asked him is, Patrick, how come you haven't paid him? Patrick says, because I don't feel like it. When are you going to pay him? I'll pay him whenever I feel like it. No, nobody's business. Okay. And ED says, yeah, man, I hear you. You hear him? If that was your money, would that be cool? Would you hear him then? Would it still be cool, ED, if this was your money? And nobody paid you all summer, destroyed and ripped your family apart, destroyed your life. Then still he didn't give you your money. Begging for the money. You need a lawyer. We need help. In the meantime, you're living in squalor as he spends all your tens of thousands of dollars. You can sit and watch him do it. But Whitaker's effed over Patrick because they had enough by the time it was fall and they had taken every last thing that they had, including their family. Wow. Instead of spending $500 at the beauty salon, which he said he did with Betty, and these are the things that I would ask. Hey, instead of that day at the beauty salon that you said cost $500 to cut their hair, that could have been flooring in their house. Every time Patrick spent money, it could have helped them out a lot. But they continued all summer to live in squalor until last thing they had was gone, including their home, everything. Even their home is being threatened. Their empty home. And somehow Whitaker screwed over Patrick? Yeah, that's where I'm done. Waiter, check please. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. Anyway, I'm going to be going over some Patrick stuff. And since you won't ask the hard questions, I will. I'll put it on a video. He wanted to make sure Patrick comes back. What's the use if he comes back another 100 times in a row if you don't ask him anything? It's like having this guy on and asking him, how's dad talk going? Or whatever. Ask him how his Hulk Hogan stuff is going. Wow, really blew a golden opportunity. Everybody was waiting for you to ask the hard questions, and you didn't. And every time Patrick said something horrible, you said, yeah, man, I hear you. But yeah, anyway, I'll be asking the hard questions to Patrick on a video. And I'll be doing a few more videos because apparently if people are thinking, because I don't know how many other people besides him, but if anybody is thinking that the Whitakers screwed over Patrick, I'm going to have to refresh everybody's memory on Patrick's part in all this. He lied. He did all this stuff. He helped out take that family away, and he did nothing to help them come back. I mean, you didn't ask about the fake eviction notice. You didn't ask him nothing. I don't even remember what you said, because it was a big nothing burger. Nothing to write home about. But yeah, so I'm going to be coming up with my own questions for Patrick, since he's not going to do it. He can just keep asking him about, I don't even know what. And then Kenny was there. And everybody knows Kenny will do anything for a few bucks. And so for Patrick to continue to turn Whitakers against each other, unbelievable. That was really disappointing too. Because you know damn well Kenny, people said he'll drink up all your beer, he'll do anything for a 12-pack of beer. And so I have no doubt that Patrick probably paid him to be there to make it look like he's, still in good graces with the Whitakers, which he's not, and nor should he be. So shame on him for dragging the Whitakers over to trash more Whitakers against each other. Anyway, very disappointing. Very disappointed with this. But like I said, I showed you what he said. Yeah, I think the Whitakers screwed him over because they were done with him. What, in September? Okay, ED, how long would you have gone without getting paid and your family ripped apart before you would have walked away? Anyway, very disappointed. But I will be coming back with some stuff. I'm hoping Justin Morris comes on. I will have a live stream tomorrow night if he comes on. I should probably do one either way. It'd probably be around 6 o'clock tomorrow on Sunday. I'll come on and do a live stream and see if Justin wants to come on. I'll give him an opportunity to speak. I think everybody should have an opportunity to speak. Anyway, that's about all I got to say. I will be rolling out reminders of just how Patrick helped destroy this family and how he's done nothing but continue to hurt them and continue to destroy them by not paying them their money, which they could have gotten a lawyer and resolved a lot of this. But they're way worse off now than they ever were, thanks to Patrick. 2 more months, no more money. Anyway, he'll pay him when he wants, and yeah, I'm cool with that. It wouldn't be cool if it was your money, would it? Anyway, thanks for listening, and peace.